The one-eyed man. Here we are. I got to jump into this. Welcome back, everybody. Let's do it. I have to see what's going to happen to the RCE people, the Belters, Holden and Amos, and what happens to Lucia and the Rossi crew in space and the Barb. So we'll see what happens. Everything is coming to a climax. God, that sounds nice. I need to do this for myself.
This was an unprovoked attack by the UN. These actions endanger the armistice and put the alliance around the ring gate in jeopardy.
Most difficult days of my career.
For me as well.
Madam Secretary, I'm here to tender my resignation.
General, you do not need to fall on your sword over this.
I understand that's how the public will perceive it, but that's not what I'm doing. Cannot, in good conscience, continue to serve a leader who recklessly puts Marines in the line of fire for her own gain.
We were hunting a terrorist who had to be brought to justice.
We sent in a team with limited intel and not enough time to prepare. Dozens of innocent civilians died to boost your poll numbers. You may be able to justify your actions, but I cannot.
Damn. That's real.
Welcome to Medina Station.
It's good to see you.
Oh.
You promised to hold your temper.
I did. It's a baka for mama.
Why I'm here, I'm negotiating a way for us to maintain control of the ring space and for the UNN to remove their battleship.
You can do it without me. I quit.
Whoa.
Drummer.
Everyone's quitting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can't let it touch your skin. What the hell? This planet is crazy.
Holden? That you?
Yeah.
Man, that's so crazy. They're just going
Did you find
blind.
Barrett?
Get him off me! Get him off me! Get him off! Hey, easy, easy. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Easy.
Yeah, I feel like that's a great idea. Like he can't see.
Amos?
Oh god.
Got them all. They're dead.
What did the results say after analyzing our friend?
Well, you tell me.
Yeah.
It's my theory. The slugs secrete a powerful neurotoxin that immediately paralyzes humans and causes respiratory failure upon contact with our skin.
I'm not asking you to leave them. I'm asking you to help us.
When we leave here, we're all leaving together.
In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Okay. So he is the one-eyed man here.
We'll come back. I'll do the same for your people.
Thank you, Captain.
I mean, you're just... Oh, Lord. What do I even have to say? What do I... There's nothing I can do.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
If this is a love him and leave him situation, just know you're gonna miss out on waffles.
Grab a coffee downstairs.
I got pancakes too if it's more your thing.
Ice mining. Out on Europa. So it could be a minimum 10-month job.
Wow. Congratulations.
I don't know if it's for sure yet.
If the cable goes slack and tightens too fast, the stress will snap it.
We still have time to bring everyone from the Barb here.
Hey, Naomi, we're approaching the Barb. It is time for us to make our way down.
We make it work. We have to.
I meant to tell you this sooner. Thanks for hating your parents. You might save us all from being fucked.
That's true.
Belters aren't gonna forget you're the reason we're down here.
Amos!
And he doesn't have anything on. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ! Amos, stop!
As long as we're still breathing, we're alive. I can't lose you.
It's amazing to just see where their relationship has come. It's come such a long way from the first season till now.
I believed in Fred's vision for an independent belt, but now that we're free, we're painting those same pictures. Murdering innocent people, our own people, in exchange for peace? I hope Marco's wrong about our future, but I fear he's not.
Marco is a nihilist, in the guise of a patriot. I have seen blood spilt my entire life, and I have spilt enough myself to know that the future, our future, cannot be built on violence.
You sound like a politician.
Oh, I'm just old. Age changes you in ways you don't expect.
Fred offer you the job of running this place, kid.
Yeah, he did. But I declined. I have more pressing matter. I am going to hunt down Marco and kill him.
Interesting way to start a future of peace.
I'm looking for Isai Martin.
Who is it, honey?
Isai.
Hey.
Hey.
Bobby, this is my wife.
He's got a whole family.
This is Bobby. She does consulting with the department.
Something's not right. It's too easy and there are too many unknowns.
We're not walking away.
Did Beltran bring this to you?
He did, yeah.
I don't trust him. Well, without knowing the details. What's going on?
If I take this job, I'll make enough money to leave. Those planets are habitable. There's no reason why Mars should continue terraforming.
Mars has been terraforming for generations.
I did my duty because Mars promised a garden for everyone.
Nightmares. And when I woke up and opened my eyes, everything was still black.
That's scary for a kid.
That's when they came in.
And this is the only way.
You only need a little fluid to analyze. Just don't go in too far.
Good safety tip.
If it was me, I would barely be touching the eye. Oh, God. Oh, God. I know that hurts.
If we end up getting out of here, you might want to see a doctor. You have precancerous cells that could become life-threatening.
I was irradiated on Eros.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right.
The anti-cancer meds are what is killing the organisms.
That's what's making me immune?
It has to be the abnormality we're looking for. We gather up some chemicals. A while since I've seen you smile.
God, good for her being there, too. She's a really great character.
I know each of these Marines was special to you. But I don't know why. Only you do. My son, Chernobyl, was a Marine. He was also killed by the OPA. When he died, all I wanted to know was who was responsible. There was no one. I failed all of you as a mother and as a leader.
I leave next week.
Good for you. But if you're in such a rush to leave, you should probably just go now.
No, don't do this.
I'm not doing anything. You're the one leaving.
Hate me is much easier.
You don't know me.
I don't? I want you to come with me.
What?
Come to Europa with me.
Hang on, I can't just up and leave.
See the new clothes, the fancy hotel room, the room service? I know you're not doing consulting work.
I don't get it. You're still buying into the bullshit. Look around you. The dream of Mars is dying.
So stealing it and getting yours, that's the answer?
Go. Do the job. Be a good Martian. See what's here when you get back.
I will. I hope you're still here too.
Requesting permission to come aboard, Captain.
Mission granted. Oh, that's very thoughtful. Oh, thank you. You do me a favor. Hold on to this until I finish the mission.
No, I thought they were gonna kiss. Maybe they were going to kiss. Or did I read that wrong?
Cable secure.
Thank you, Kylie. Bringing her home.
Just what a crazy plan this is.
Hey guys, it's working.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are climbing higher.
say I took you in a fight.
You can say whatever you want.
If Miller pops up right now, I'd be crazy. It's like the ocean, though. That is really cool.
The tow is working. We're stabilizing the barb's orbit.
We figured I had to restore everyone's vision.
Cancer meds were why I was immune.
We're treating everyone now.
We don't have all the facts yet, but we do know that opinions around the world dramatically changed about the ring gate since these images from New Terra became public, and said that an investigation of the security breach is currently underway.
You said the last thing you wanted to do was unnecessarily scare the planet.
I did. But now it was necessary. You told me to connect with the voters emotionally. At the memorial, they saw me as the caring matriarch. You told me
There's nothing righteous in winning this way.
I did what needed to be done.
You used our son's death for political advantage.
Oh, Christian is so, like, hard. Because I like her, but then she's just like this. Ugh.
Has the light shuttle been prepared
No.
with a proximity detonator?
And he's back. Duck said duck? It feels like my theory on Miller might be true, which is the protomolecule is using Miller, but Miller has also he's trying his hardest. Like, there's something in his spirit that's trying his hardest to help his friends. That's what I'm getting. Like, it seemed like they did not want him to come and help Miller. And clearly he's saying to duck. There is some sort of, I think that's what he said. Oh, I don't know. Oh God, I don't know. This is so tough. I have different emotions. The stuff with Draper and her boyfriend is frustrating. The stuff with Christian and her husband is frustrating. And Murtry is so frustrating. But I'm very glad that they found the cure. God, you just need at least one good scientist on your side, on your team, who's willing to go through hell because they love what they do. And it's like they're just willing to learn and go through it. So it's just amazing to see LV doing her best and being a true scientist. That is so important. When you're a good scientist who really is excited about what they love and what they want to learn. God, an unstoppable force, really. They never gave up. And I guess, with Amos, was what he's been explaining throughout the series. I know some people have commented that basically it's very much hinted that Amos was abused as a child, like used by predators and was like trafficked. And this story for me kind of does now cement this. Just the fact that he did say that when he would have the nightmares and he would wake up and it was dark, it was still dark, and then they'd come in. That's really cementing for me. Like, yeah, it does sound like he had an absolutely horrific childhood. So for me, I'm just seeing him reliving that situation. It's just so isolating to be blind and not know who's going to touch your skin, who's going to hurt you, take advantage of you. And he's in that same situation again. And it's just all coming up for him. And it's just wonderful and beautiful that Holden is his really good friend. They're a family. They really are. And for him to gently guide him and touch him with his hands and all gentle touches, nothing inappropriate, nothing forceful. And that's what Amos really needed right in that moment. I'm just thankful that Holden could see that and was able to do that for him. Murtry is still on his game. It sounds like there's some sort of a bomb that's going to go off. It's never ending. It's never ending. It's like all these wins when they were on the brink of death, and they're getting all these different positives in this episode. And there's always, not no one, but there's always like one person who it's not enough for them. They want more, or they want it their way. And that is Murtry, and that is Christian. And it's tough to know sometimes with whether Christian is telling the truth or not. And it plays with my brain because I have this sense of justice that I've always had since I was a kid. And I like her, but to lie to get people on your side, it does not vibe with me, doesn't sit well with me. It's just something that I don't like. And so for me personally, when I think about that, I'm just like, I don't want any people in my life who are that way. I've dealt with that. I do not want that in my life. Even if they have good qualities, those qualities scare the shit out of me, because I don't know if you're manipulating me. I don't know what your end goal is, but if you can manipulate hundreds of people and lie to hundreds of people, or millions, not hundreds, thousands, millions of people, what can she do, Chris Jen? What can they do to the people closest to them? So for me, for her, especially her husband, seems like one of those bleeding hearts. How does he stay with her? Is an interesting question. Like, there's so many people who are mismatched in relationships, and like I was just talking about them and how good they are together, but this for me is such a moral like boundary. Like, we can't cross this. If I see, okay, this is where this person is, like this, all cards on the table, they're showing me like this is what they are, I can't deal with it. So for me, it's like making me feel nauseous. I can't vibe with that at all. She has great qualities, but the other qualities are dangerously scary for me. So I don't know what goes on. Who knows? It just on a personal level, yeah, that scares me so much. And it's like, she's so good at her job. She's such a good speaker. She's just full of shit though, and that's terrifying. Okay, well, we are done with this episode. We have 2 more episodes left, guys, and we're on to season 5. And so I will see you guys in the next 2. Thanks so much for watching with me. Bye, everybody.